What the fuck is that?
What are you referring to exactly?
Your flag.
Judging by your reaction, you know what it is. Why are you asking stupid questions?
Jeez, that's
Ask,
horrible. Oh my
ask
God.
what's on your mind. Not don't ask stupid questions, brother. Come on. This is why
Oh my
people say Americans
God.
are stupid.
Oh my gosh. No, that flag is why people say Americans are stupid. Wallahi, the Israelis do not like you. Are you Christian? I'm Christian. Are you Christian? Happy Let, by the way.
I'm Jewish. My family comes from Israel, so Israelis definitely like me. Maybe some Israelis don't.
Okay, yeah, they probably like you then.
Yeah.
Nah, man, Israel's whack.
You're Christian and you're saying Israel's whack.
Yeah, Israel's whack.
Where was Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior, born? Was it the kingdom of Israel?
Palestine.
The kingdom of Palestine, really?
Palestine! Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You cannot use the Jesus argument to make me like Israel
I don't need to.
because
I'm not trying to make you like Israel. I'm asking you, you like to proselytize, right? Jewish people don't do that, but you should be knowledgeable about your religion in order to get people to join it, right?
okay, first of all, I don't do that.
You don't
But
have
second
to,
of
but you
all,
should spread the right rhetoric and the right narrative. You should know about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. What
you
religion?
think I don't know where my Lord and Savior is from?
You don't.
Jesus was a Jew,
Born where?
born in modern day Israel.
He was born in the kingdom of Israel, brother. In
Yeah,
Nazareth.
I know.
In Bethlehem. Nazareth is where he rose and walked
Yes,
on
I
water.
know.
So what do you
I,
mean
I,
when you
I
say Jesus is Palestinian? Was that, were you trying to
I
raise?
did not say he was Palestinian.
You just said he was born in Palestine. We could run the tape back. What are you
Yes,
talking about?
because I believe that because I was making a political statement. I'm saying that the state of modern day Israel shouldn't exist as it is.
Why?
Why?
Hmm.
Because it's a colonial project,
Palestine is a colonial project.
bro.
What do you know about Palestine, brother? Teach me.
What do I know about Palestine?
Yes.
Listen, Israel is a multi was has been a multicultural place in which there were Jews, there were Arabs, there were the native. By the way, native Levantine Palestinians who lived there, and modern day Israel
Are the Palestinians? Do you consider the Palestinians to be Arab?
to be Arab.
Yes.
Most Palestinians are not genetically Arab.
Good job. Good job. I agree. I agree. I don't think you know
Okay,
much
so
about the topic. I think you're just following a
was
trend.
the question
I
was
think
the
you're,
question gonna take me somewhere?
well, yes, because a lot of retards like to say that Palestinians are Arabs and then use the same rhetoric to say that they're native to the land, even though Arabs are only native to the Arabian Peninsula. Where are Jews?
Wait. I always hear Israelis using that to say that they're Arab and saying that they are not native because obviously
Where,
Arabs are not native to Israel.
good job. Good job. Absolutely. Where are Jews native to?
Which Jews? Because Jew is a religion.
No, Jews not just a religion, brother. It's an ethnicity. It's a bloodline.
Okay,
A nation.
most Jews in Israel are from Eastern Europe.
That's false.
That's not false.
Absolutely, it's false. Majority of the Jews, you've heard of Ashkenazi, Sephardic, and Mizrahi, right? You've heard of this?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Majority of the Jews in Israel, they descend from Mizrahi and Sephardic descent, 70% to be exact. But that's the problem with this next generation is like you're laughing at it. You can disagree, it's fine, but like do some homework so you can talk on the topic
Bro,
knowledgeably, right?
that's
Shouldn't
not
you?
true.
But did you look it up?
Okay, listen. The Jews who are in Israel today are mostly those who immigrated from Europe after World War II.
That's just false though. Yes, there is
It's
a
not just false, though.
it absolutely is, brother. I've done heavy, heavy homework on this topic. This is where my family comes from. I know this land very, very well, much more than you. Are you
Oh,
Palestinian?
God. No, I'm not.
Okay, so you should be a little bit humble. You don't have to agree with me. God forbid, I'm a stranger on the internet, but do some time to do some homework. Be knowledgeable about the topic so you can speak up for the Palestinians with knowledge, not just with standing with
Hey,
a
you know,
trend.
I respect that you value academic integrity. I respect that, honestly. I
So
respect that.
you can start with one simple fact. Fact check me, because this is factually true. Majority of the Jews in Israel do not come from European descent. And regardless of whether we spent our diaspora in Poland, Europe, wherever you choose, we're still Jews from Judea. All Jews come from Judea, just like all Arabs come from the Arabian Peninsula. We're
Uh-huh.
most native to that land.
Okay, it says about 45% of Israeli Jews are of European descent, and the rest are North African and Middle Eastern. Right. Okay.
So just be more open minded. Don't get so defensive.
Right. I'm not getting defensive,
You were.
actually.
You were. You're
But
humbling yourself a
it
little bit, which I respect. I appreciate that.
wait, but it doesn't change the fact that the modern Israeli state was founded by Zionists from Europe who came and started a settler colonial project in the land. Like it would be fine like if Jews just returning to Israel and like it wasn't like founded on this apartheid ideology, but it was.
How is it apartheid, brother? What are you talking about?
Because Palestinians in Israel do not have the same rights that Israeli Jews
So are you
experience.
referring to Gaza or the West Bank, Judea and Samaria?
I'm talking about both.
Okay, well, just like Canadians don't have the same rights that us Americans do, it's different territories, you know?
Right, but you guys have been encroaching on the land that was established as Palestinian land by the UN Charter and like
Palestinian
subsuming
land,
it into
brother,
Israel.
Palestinian land was owned and ran by the British. So would you like it to go back to being ran by the British, a colonial entity?
No, actually, the Palestinian state has their own government.
Who?
The Palestinian Authority.
So the PA.
They they're currently in control of the West Bank.
So just like Israelis don't have the same rights in the West Bank, Palestinians of the West Bank don't have the same rights within proper day Israel.
You are annexing their land, though.
It's not their, we just established it's not their land. You just admitted to that.
What are you talking about?
There's never been a sovereign nation state or country of Palestine, brother. And again, I would love to live side by side with these people. The Palestinian Authority and Hamas are corrupt, and the reason that the Palestinians are in this position to begin with and suffering, for sure, without a doubt. But until this Islamist ideology is done with, there's no way we're going to be able to live within peace. Israel
The
today,
West Bank, the West Bank is not run by Islamist
proper
government.
day Israel is actually like a beautiful success story of how all three Abrahamic faiths can live and coexist. If you actually know about
What? What?
how many Christians are living in the West Bank today? No, not in Bethlehem.
Bro, I'm always seeing Christians being spit on in the West Bank.
It's a few.
I mean, not in
There's some
the West Bank,
extremist
in
Jews.
Israel.
There's some extremist Jews, and I denounce that shit. That doesn't speak for all Jews. I would be the Jew that punched
I
the.
know it doesn't speak for all Jews.
I
I'm
would,
not talking about Jews. I'm talking
but
about Israeli Zionists.
I would be majority of Israelis too who see that shit. They would be the ones fighting that Jew to like, what the fuck is wrong with that's not okay. You don't do that. It's very small minority.
Right.
Though. It's not a normal thing. We don't do that.
But that minority also represents your government.
No, it doesn't. These are retarded people, citizens that act like this and act stupid.
Nah, the Israeli government is a problem. I know there's plenty of Israelis who
That's a
don't
fair
support the stuff that's going
absolutely.
on.
That's a fair argument. But again, do you think that the Christian, your holiest places within proper day Israel, do you think that it would be better and more accessible to you as it is now today or under Palestinian control?
Actually, the holiest church in the Christian faith has been under the watch of a Muslim family since the Muslims took Jerusalem way back when. And there's been more destruction of churches in the Holy Land since the war in Gaza started.
By Jews or Muslims?
What do you mean?
By the Jewish people or by the Muslims?
Started by whom or being destroyed by whom?
Being destroyed by whom?
By the IDF.
This is so false. Where do you get your facts
It's
from?
not.
It's how old are you?
It's not.
How old are you?
All of Gaza has been leveled. There's nothing.
Absolutely.
What?
As an American, if I did you see the footage and what they did to my people on October 7th, including your people, because they killed indiscriminately. They killed Christians, Muslims,
What
Arabs.
are we talking about? I thought we were talking about churches here.
If you because you said you're talking about the level like the demolishing of Gaza. So we got
Yes,
there's context to it. We didn't just go in there and
right.
level
Of
it.
course, there's context to it.
If
But you know it didn't start on October 7th.
I know we can bring it back to 1948 as well, but I know you don't know much about that. Hold on. Let me bring it
Wow, what a great assumption.
let me bring in my point and then we can touch on 1948 for sure, 100%.
I don't
If
need to touch on that to make my point.
if Mexico did an October 7th to America, we would not only level Mexico, it would be a crater and we would own it. It would be ours. So
And
again,
you know what? And you know what? That would be the wrong thing to do.
oh, so we should just leave our American citizens,
Not what I
250,
said. Not what I
250
said. If
hostages.
okay, if listen, if the cartel sent some people into the United States to kidnap a bunch of people in Arizona, now I'm not even gonna talk about the wider context. I'm not even gonna touch on that, right? It doesn't even matter, okay? I'm gonna forget that, all right? If the cartel sent some people into the United States and kidnapped a bunch of people, it would be the wrong thing to do to destroy the entire country of Mexico.
So leave our citizens, our cousins, our brothers, our neighbors, our babies,
No,
our daughters,
not what I said.
fuck
Not what
them.
I said. Nope, not what I said. I didn't say that. I
So what
didn't
do you
say fuck them. It is wrong. It's wrong to take hostages. That violence on October 7th is wrong. I condemn it. It is wrong to then go and absolutely wipe out a people.
so what would be your approach? How would you retaliate?
It's not about retaliation. That is the wrong way to think.
Absolutely it
No.
is.
Well, oh my God, you're not Jewish, bro. There's no way.
What
God is not a God is not a God of revenge.
what does my last statement have to do with me not being Jewish? Can you think with
Because that is so
relax?
that's
You're
ungodly.
getting
That's
you're
ungodly.
Your God again. You follow Jesus. I don't. I follow Hashem. So relax, calm down. You're getting emotional. Again, if American citizens, including your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, your neighbors, were taken hostage, you're saying no. We cannot. We gotta pump the brakes. It's okay. We can let them just struggle and hopefully
Didn't
get them back.
didn't say it's okay.
So what are
Didn't
you
say we should
saying?
just let them be. What I'm saying is that to completely wipe out an entire people is not the way, right?
So Israel wiped out all of Gaza. The people of Gaza are all gone.
Have you seen all of except for some of South Gaza? Gaza is completely gone. It's flattened. There's
Absolutely.
dead
No,
ass no buildings left.
no, there's 75% of the buildings in Gaza are flattened for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
If,
insane. That's not trying to rescue hostages.
calm down.
That's demolishing a people.
If we're looking to target the people, that means 75% of the population should be
God.
knocked down with it. How is the death toll only 70,000, which includes Hamas members?
Because people have been evacuating.
How do they know to evacuate? How do they know?
Because is because people they weren't. What do you
Go ahead. No, finish
mean?
up.
How do they know to evacuate? You
Yes.
see the destruction. You see the
Absolutely. I
destruction.
get that.
You see the destruction happening. You
Can you
leave.
finish your first answer though? How do they know to leave? A bomb's about to drop.
A lot of the times, a lot of the times when the IDF is going to bomb an area, they will send a notice that they're going to bomb an area.
why would they do that if they're
Right.
why would they do that if they're looking to wipe out the population?
Why would they shoot at people coming to get aid from convoys? Why would they block aid convoys?
Show me proof.
Show you proof. This
Show
is
me
a
proof.
UN documented thing. Oh
The
my
UN,
goodness.
the UN. Like the UN is a complete joke. The UN is a complete joke. It's a
The
shit show.
the one who
The
made
UN,
Israel a joke
the
I mean, the
UN,
one who made the UN joke is Israel.
the UN is the reason they've literally gave more flags to Israel more than all of the Middle Eastern countries combined. Are you aware? Like that includes fucking. Do you know the countries that includes?
Israel unequivocally rejected 100 aid requests since Gaza ceasefire.
Israel is the number
If there
one.
was a ceasefire, if
Israel.
there was a ceasefire, if there was a ceasefire, why would they be rejecting 100+ aid requests?
Ay, ay, ay.
Is
Israel
there
is
something wrong
the
with the aid
number.
request?
If you're worried about aid, who's the number one supplier of aid to Gaza?
How the fuck would I know that off the top of my head?
You seem like you're very well educated on this topic. You should know.
I don't know.
Israel.
Yeah, and they're blocking all foreign aid from getting into Gaza.
I
So
just told you. You said you don't know. I'm telling you. I've literally spent since before October 7th and after
okay,
October
but
7th. I've dedicated
you're not.
whole free
You're just ignoring what I was just saying, though.
dedicated my whole free time to being well educated to be able to speak on this topic. I'm
But
telling you,
you're ignoring what I.
the
You're
number
ignoring what I said.
I'll
You're
answer your
ignoring what I
question. The
said.
number one supplier of aid to Gaza is Israel. So what do you mean they're blocking it?
All right.
Israel shares a border with
If I'm choking someone out so they can't breathe, and then I like let go of their neck for a little bit so they can breathe a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, I'm the number one supplier of air to their throat. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
you're missing the point though. You're saying that Israel's not letting in aid, and I'm rebuttaling you with facts. And like you're saying now it's like you
Okay,
like what you're
but
hearing.
people are starving to death. People are starving to death en
In
masse
Yemen, in
in
Yemen,
Gaza.
in Yemen and Sudan. People are actually starving to death in Yemen and Sudan, and no one's talking about it.
Okay, I talk about that, but why? What on earth are you
Bullshit.
bringing up Yemen and Sudan for?
Because
What do you mean bullshit?
there's actual
For every
there's actual
every person from the UAE
can you
I've seen
speak
on
from
here, I've
knowledge?
talked to
Can
them
you
about
speak from
Sudan.
knowledge instead of emotions? Like there's the emotions are so high. You seem like
You're
a very
ignoring everything I've said.
I've been
I
answering
brought up Israel.
that.
I brought up Israel blocking humanitarian aid, and you just want to ignore the source I just gave you and what I was saying, and then you started bringing up Yemen and Sudan like
Your
this is
source,
relevant to the story
forgive
somehow.
me. If your source is the UN, I call bullshit.
So what the fuck do you believe? Israel news?
No, I use all sources, including the UN, Al Jazeera, TRT, Fox, Max,
But you just said it.
all of
Whoa,
it.
Fox, yikes. But
Okay, and I
you just
also said Al Jazeera, right? So I take both sides, and then I come to the conclusion after I do my homework. I don't just
all
read a
right, but
news
then
source
you
and
just
believe
told
it.
but I just gave you UN source after you just said that you use the UN and you said that that's bullshit.
I don't just believe what the UN posts.
It's easy.
Calm down, calm down. Hear me out, brother.
To
Hear
try
me.
to shut someone down and don't tell me to fucking calm down. I don't appreciate it.
Why are you so
It's easy.
emotional? Why are you so emotional?
It's oh my God, let me talk.
Can
Jesus
I finish?
Christ.
I'm not
It is
finished what I'm saying. You're not.
I'm not finished.
You just asked me a question. I'm trying
I'm
to
not finished.
answer.
I didn't ask you a fucking
You
question.
definitely did. You asked me why I'm not taking
Listen,
the UN as
it
a
is
serious
easy to
source.
shut someone down
You asked
by
me
just
why
saying, "Oh, I'm not going to listen to you because your source is
you're
bullshit."
so emotional. Oh my
I
God.
can give you a million sources. I
You
can give you
just
a million
asked,
sources.
right, but the source you gave me was the UN, and you asked me why I didn't take the UN serious. Okay. And I'm trying to answer that question, but your emotions are really high. I don't know if you're PMSing right
Your
now. If
emotions are
so,
really high. Your
this,
emotions are super
this is
high.
a normal pro pally movement. You guys just don't want to look into it and do homework on it. And this is not helping the
As I'm
Palestinians. Truthfully, if you want to help the
actively
Palestinians,
sending you links.
if you actually want to help the Palestinians, you should do homework on it.
You just you just you just said leveling Gaza was the right thing to do. I don't want to hear about
When did I
helping
say that?
Palestinians.
When did I say that? I actually do believe that, but I never said that in this conversation.
Why you said that?
Wallahi, I didn't.
Oh, like you're going to hell.
I believe that. I stand by that. Absolutely. I think
Yikes.
Israel should have flattened it, built a crater, evacuated everyone, and took it right the fuck back because we gave it to them in 2005. And what the fuck did they do with it? Make a complete terror shit show and not give a fuck.
Gave it to them. It was their fucking land.
It's their
Gave it to
land.
them.
Even though in
Gave
the
them
beginning of this
what?
conversation, you admitted to the
Gave them
fact that it's
what?
not their land. You're bitching about a colonial entity and supporting Palestine, which is a colonial entity. You don't know about the topic.
Palestine's a colonial entity?
Absolutely. The fucking flag was
Bro,
made by
listen,
the
listen, listen,
British.
listen, listen.
Palestine was ran by the British. You
Oh my
don't know
goodness.
about the topic. You're just retarded.
But the Palestinian Authority is a government of Palestinians. It was established by the British, yes. But it is that's like saying that Nigeria is a colonial project.
Before
Yes,
1948,
Nigeria.
before
Oh my
1948,
goodness.
before the
Oh my God.
before the
Oh my God.
was Palestine a sovereign nation, state, or country?
No.
So what the fuck? So you want it to go back to the British? You want it to go back to being ran by the
I
British?
got a question.
You
Before that, was
again,
Israel a
this is
sovereign country?
this is
Tell
yes,
me, was it?
absolutely.
Was it?
You should know
No,
this.
it wasn't. It was part of the Ottoman Empire, you fuck.
King David and King Solomon. You're a Christian man. You should know this. You're from the Abrahamic faiths. King David and King Solomon.
We're talking about right before it. We're
What
not talking about
kingdom?
1,000 years ago.
What kingdom did King David and King Solomon rule over?
Listen, listen,
No, answer the
listen.
question. Stop being a pussy. You keep fucking running away from every question I
The
ask.
Kingdom of Israel. I'm not being a pussy.
You are. So then stop being a pussy and answer the question. King David and King Solomon. What kingdom?
Oh, I just answered your
What
fucking
what
question. The
kingdom?
Kingdom of Israel.
Oh, so wait, was that not a? I'm sorry, a kingdom? Is that
Do
not a
you think
sovereign
the Kingdom
nation?
of Israel is the same thing as the modern state of Israel?
Are you retarded?
Are you retarded?
No, I think you're like extra emotional. I think you just don't. You're not able to have big boy conversations. How
What?
old are you?
Is the Kingdom of Israel the same thing as the Republic of Israel?
Absolutely not. This is like thousands of years ago. What are you talking about? It's still,
Right. So
listen,
how is that relevant?
it's relevant because there was a sovereign piece of land that was referred to as Israel way before Palestine was even thought of.
But
A
that
colonial entity.
means nothing.
It means everything. It means everything. It means everything. Why are you so emotional,
No, it
though? Why
doesn't.
can't you have like, how old are you?
Because you're running in circles.
No,
We're not you like
how old?
Shalom.
I gotta go do my closing statement, Habibi, but much
No
love.
worries, no
God
worries.
bless you.
Don't worry. No worries.
What a joke. That was such a I think his internet must have cut out because I gotta figure out how to do a closing statement for you guys. Maybe if I actually just mute it and then I can blur the whole screen. Alex is thinking with her brains. The fact that was, you can skip me, honey. I'm sorry. I'm doing a thing for my YouTube. The fact that this retard actually was so gung-ho and blazing, and like he actually had somewhat of history on his side. He knew bits and pieces, but he's just so blind with like this trend and following it as if he's like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. That conversation was such a mind fuck. The fact that he has the knowledge that he does, right? But at the same time, he's completely negating all the knowledge to stand with what a retarded colonial entity that he doesn't know, that he does know fuck about. He knows a lot about it, but he's just choosing to like just be retarded and blind. Is that a real thing? Is that how we're growing up nowadays in America? Are these people absolutely fucking retarded? Absolutely. And this is why people say when they hop on these websites that Americans are retarded, because of that exact conversation. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's an absolute disgrace. On a brighter note, God bless you. God bless America. I'm Israel Chai. Thank you for the donations on Buy Me a Coffee. It means the most to me. I can't thank you enough. And have a bright and beautiful future. God bless you.